Hi, thank you for joining us for Inside the Bottle TV. Today we're going to be discussing the different types of sour ales. We've got a few set up here for you. We actually have a Brett Saison from Banded Horn right here out of Biddeford, Maine. We actually have a fairly basic type Berliner Weiss by White Birch, which is right out of New Hampshire. And then we have the Duchess de Vergen, which I'm probably butchering the name of. I believe is French, not absolutely sure. It's an import. And then we have Goes Gone Wild by Stillwater Breweries. Now, Brett aged sours use a specifically different type of bacteria than the rest of these. Any type of sour ale is brewed using bacteria to actually produce the more tart kind of, sometimes acidic funk that you'll get to it. Now Brett, on the other hand, is more of an actual yeast. Brett actually produces some alcohol when it functions and consumes sugars as it produces in the beer. And part of what makes it Brett so different is that it brings on these more funky, kind of earthy tones than the tart, almost acidic. And like I said, that's what really makes Brett stand out. Berliner Weiss is one of the lighter types of sour ales, far more summer type, very easy drinking, light beer. Tends to be a little more tart, very little acidity. And what's neat about Berliners is traditionally instead of actually using an inoculant as far as the bacteria, they actually use unmilled grain by the traditional style, pitched back into the mash to actually infect and kettle sour Berliner Weiss. And also they tend to be very wheat heavy based. Now on to the Duchess. The Duchess is actually Belgian, not French. But the Duchess is a Flemish red. Now, a Flemish red and a Flanders red are very, very similar styles. They're practically the same. The one distinct difference is, per my knowledge, is simply that Flanders reds are in correlation to the fact that they're actually from West Flanders, and Flemish are from East Flanders. And Flanders is a region of Belgium. Now, Stillwater Goes Gone Wild is what you call a Goes. Now, a Goes ale is the product of generally a kettle sour, but what they tend to use is a little bit of salt or some salt water. And what this does is it gives a little bit of balance to the tartness of it. Once again, another very light type of sour. But these are a lot of the mainstay types. There's a few others out there, but these would be a lot of the larger, more well-known type sour ales. But thank you for joining us for the pro tips today here on Inside the Bottle TV. And try sour. Why not?